Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus. Sirius XM.
Florentine in studio. And Jim was enjoying the Joe Piscopo beating.
Oh. I was listening to that on the way in. It made it very enjoyable.
Yeah, we found the Showtime special that Anthony was watching at 1 a.m. in the morning. That's why we brought this up today.
Yeah. It merits us discussing it because it's the worst thing I've ever seen on television in a comedy special, especially. It's so bad. There's no irony to it. It wasn't Joe Piscopo like, I'm goofing around. You know, he seriously thinks he is now the leader of a band. He doesn't do an impression of Sinatra. He thinks he is Sinatra. Come on. They showed him at the beginning of the special pull up in front of resorts in an Escalade, and his license plate says Jersey born. And he gets out.
Jersey.
He gets out. Exactly. Jim.
Do you think that's bad, Jim?
I've lived in Jersey my whole life. I'm not, just whatever. This is where I live. Yeah. He's got that Jersey pride.
Well, what do you want to do here? I mean, I know you want to listen to the rap he does, but is there
other find things? Some rapping?
We're ready for the rap.
Oh, see,
let's do the rap.
You know what? This part.
How about we do this? We'll do the rap. Then Danny will try to find another part of it that's worth playing, and we'll do other shit in between.
Yeah.
All right, because I don't think we're going to be able to leave this alone.
So let me guess. He's going to be a little off on his rap because he's white. It's not going to be. Yeah, it's not going to be so polished. He's going to be a little goofy because he's a white guy, so he's not really sure how to rap. And he's going to start laughing at himself a little. So that's going to be the joke. I haven't seen it. I missed this part. I woke up a little late.
Oh, you haven't seen this?
No, I have not seen the rap part. But somebody tweeted and said, "Please God, tell me you're watching Piscopo rap."
Is there an intro to it? I want to hear the intro to it, or the lead up to the rap.
Yeah. Where's the little lead up?
And this is from Club
Piscopo, his big
Showtime.
Show. Oh boy.
Here we go.
The stupidest thing I've ever done. So let me publicly apologize to Jay-Z for doing that, man. Because I haven't had a chance to talk with him since then. He's a cool cat, man, but I always do
he's
that.
a cool
I
cat.
Admired,
Jay-Z would never talk to you.
Of Run DMC. I always loved Run DMC.
Yeah.
And I always admired you.
Did he just say Run DMC?
So in that vein, I say we do a little rap music right now because you look like a hip-hop kind of crowd to me. Should we try that? Now, Timmy, I need a loud on my speakers right up here, buddy. So crank this. Let's rock this. Come on. No, I got to hear it. Come on, let me hear it. Crank it up. Crank it up. Come on. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. There it is, man. We'll get with it. Oh, yeah, the Gatsby girls are going now, baby.
Oh, God, no, I can't.
That's Joe Piscopo. I'd like to thank you all especially for coming to the show. I was born a white boy, but I like to rap black. I hope you don't mind it, give some folks a heart attack. Now, some of you are here because you have seen me on TV. Some of you are here because you got no place else to be. If you know my face, can't place my name. Listen to my boys, I ain't got no shame.
He's laughing.
It's a live show, baby. That's Fred. Now playing rapping fast is really alright with me. You came out tonight, no thing, you should have something to see. But our time is up, I know that you are hip to that fact. I think rapping for you, but it's time to wrap up our act. So chill out, people, listen up, it's time to check out me and the boys for some beatbox down.
I can't.
I'm Joe Piscopo. Thanks for coming to the show, but we gotta go.
A smattering.
Are we a bunch of funky hunkies or what?
Funky
Can we get
hunkies.
jiggy with it? I have one thing to say. For shizzle, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop it!
What? The shizzle. That's funny.
This is good,
This is so
This is good. What?
fucking embarrassing.
What's your problem with this?
I can't look.
Why? For
back to the
shizzle.
mic.
For
Holy
shizzle.
shit.
That's good stuff.
You didn't like how he ended? What, he crossed his arms? He crossed his arms and leaned backwards and to the side a little bit.
He's doing a rap impression from the early
embarrassment
80s,
dizzle.
mid-80s.
Yeah, probably like 86, 87. Right. Dude.
But it shows he's, with it.
he thinks like.
You think he really talked to Jay-Z at some point?
Hell no.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, it was. Hey, Jay-Z. I haven't seen him since, but
he tells stories during this whole thing about how he was hanging out with these people. Like he talks about James Brown, and he does Eddie Murphy's bit of James Brown, where it's like, hey, and he says, and then I became friends with James, and no, you didn't.
No, you never were friends with him. Why don't we roll it from this point?
Yeah, let's hear a little more. This is good.
Right from here.
Good
every
stuff.
little, every talk, every bit of like walking the stage and rapping with the crowd, giving him an insight of what Joe's all about. This is so fucking bad.
It's schmaltzy dreck.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Well, let's listen to a little more.
Words to word. I tell you what, I love music. Maybe Latinos in the crowd tonight? Any Latinos?
Oh, no.
Good, this will work great. Okay, one guy. Oh, yeah. The guys be gross. Do you guys remember that, though? My favorite show on television, ladies and gentlemen, with the music. I love the Spanish music. I love anything Latino. So much fun.
Oh, no.
Sábado Gigante. You guys hip to that show? You know that show. It's like, you know that show, right? Sábado Gigante, hosted by Don Francisco. It's on Univision. It's on every Saturday night for like 30 hours. I know you know the show. But you know what? When you're getting dressed to go out, you flick it through. The Spanish channel comes on. It's on. You come back to me.
Who's watching this?
It really is not a great crowd. It's a terrible setup. The fucking stage doesn't look good.
And you see a bunch of white hairs in the audience when they go to that back crowd shot. The long shot.
Yes.
The computer just shut down.
Yeah, the
computer doesn't want to hear this shit.
It's telling us something right now.
The computer just stopped.
Didn't stop
Never done this before.
They can't buffer this stuff.
The Showtime site's like, you don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
I need to know when he goes in.
I know, because I'm sure it's some fucking Spanish thing now. Because he's just the jack of all trades.
Sure,
he can jump from
But you know what? When you're getting dressed to go out,
genre to genre.
The Spanish channel comes on. It's on. You come back 3 o'clock in the morning. It's still on with all the dancing. You know that show, right? Well, it's always lively. I love this show. You got any Spanish music?
Oh, hey, you got any Spanish music, guys?
I think they did that off the cuff.
Uplifting.
Yeah, they did.
Yes. And positive. I love that. Yeah, man.
He knows how to sell
dancers.
Because they speak the Spanish way too fast. The only thing I can understand
Turn that this way, Danny, a little bit.
American products being advertised on the program. So for me, when I watch
this
Sábado
whole
Gigante,
bit.
it
This
kind
bit.
of sounds like this.
isn't it?
This bit.
Latina, corrente, reggae, rosita, costónica, topatante, costótica, corrita, potente, oloroso, de niño, costótica, potente, rosita, costótica, boca derecha, costótica, corrente, costótica, rosita, costótica. Coca-Cola. Velveeta. And my particular favorite, Whisk. It's product placement, man. It's product placement heaven. You get sucked in by these great announcers. There's always a product.
Oh,
right? It's
God, I can't. I can't.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Holy fuck.
And the Latina models there, Loco Tasante Dunkin' Donuts. And they speak perfect English, man. And they speak perfect Spanish. I can't speak English like these guys.
This is so fucking bad. I can't. I'm douche chilling out.
It's a good bit.
No one could look at each other in this room. We're all just looking straight ahead.
I'm enjoying this.
It's so fucking bad.
What?
Who's there?
But he's making a good point.
Yeah, product.
You can only understand an English word every once in a while. What's wrong with that? It's a good observation.
Yeah, you're right.
Humor.
You're right, Op. It's fantastic.
It's best.
This reminds us when me and Jim first started doing comedy, maybe like 92, 93, every headliner, we were always the openers, always had a rap bit. It was a white guy, and he did a goofy rap bit. And sometimes there'd be 2 guys on the show before us, and they would fight over, no, I close with my rap bit. No. And it was basically the same thing as the Run DMC. I'm a white boy, I don't know, boo, 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 boo. Every closer would do that. And then, by like 94, they were like, all right, that's completely, even the hacks knew that was hack by 94 and stopped doing that.
And he's 2012, he's fucking doing it.
Wow,
he looks uncomfortable to me.
Oh, God.
Yes, there's certain moments he's had, like, that just look like there was a fake laugh at one point. I just think he knows this is not an energetic crowd.
I don't, it's,
But he knows he was taping this, so he got a good crowd, right? Can we play a little more of this?
Oh, please.
It's all I want to see.
Why do I see? This is the thing. I don't want to see it, but I can't stop watching.
This should be the Patrice benefit. When they get there, we should just show this.
Why I love fucking being in this shit. You can't watch this shit, huh? Because it makes you too uncomfortable.
But I can't look at anyone else in the room when I'm watching this. There's some embarrassment factor here.
Look, he's an original, man. I've never heard that bit before with the fucking English words.
Oh, no.
And then they say the English word at the end.
That's some original shit right there.
Great stuff.
Whisk, do they even sell it anymore? I don't even think so.
He really needs to update some of his fucking references.
Think? Yeah.
If he's going to do a rap bit, maybe update it to the mid-90s.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck. All right, let's hear a little more.
Instead of Coca-Cola, you should say Crystal Pepsi.
Yes. Man, just make it seem like you're hip.
How'd you do that? Oh, man, I love it. You know who I love on TV now more than ever?
Who?
Late night himself.
Who?
David Letterman.
Here's
David Letterman. Yeah.
He turns around. He turns around.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, he's going to the piano. Is he getting some props?
Yeah, fake teeth, I bet.
Oh,
and glasses.
Here he goes.
Mark it down. Visual bit on the radio, you guys.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, no.
The computer said, don't do this.
Go fuck yourself.
The listeners don't want visual bits. The computer keeps
see, this shit, he did it on SNL.
Why won't it let
and it went over on SNL, like back in the 80s.
Right.
But, like, he's walking out on a stage in 2012 with his David Letterman bit from 1983.
I think so many people are trying to watch and follow along with us.
I have a feeling they are.
Maybe you're right.
Showtime's servers just can't handle the
Showtime's
bandwidth.
got to be happy.
They're going to be like, this Piscopo guy is killing it.
I know, look at all the hits we got.
Look at all the hits.
We're probably going to sign up for another special.
It's going to be a Club Piscopo2.
Right.
I can't, in good conscience, be responsible for that. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh.
All right, we're going to try to get to that again.
There he is. All right, he's doing all the facial tics and movements of Letterman.
My, oh my, we're having more fun than humans should be allowed.
Who is that?
Phone the neighbors, wake the kids. This is an extravaganza you don't want to miss.
Oh, my God.
Hey, say hello to Paul Schaefer. Paul, how are you tonight? How you doing over there? Yeah.
There is nothing. That's it.
Yeah, putting them to work tonight there, huh? Oh, we got, Ladies and gentlemen, we have a...
All right, now I just feel sorry for him.
Now
I feel sorry for him.
Crossed over?
Yes.
Tonight, from our home office in Atco.
You've crossed over.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
bad for
You're
him.
just feeling sorry for him.
He's got to pay an ex-wife,
tonight,
obviously.
The top 10 ways to make Atlantic City more exciting. The top 10 ways to make Atlantic City more exciting. Number 5, NASCAR races on the boardwalk. Yeah. Number 4, hold the world to do.
Jim Florentine just turned his head to Jimmy looking for an answer.
3, blackjack dealers must hit on 20. Yeah, now you're talking. Number 2, saltwater taffy shooters.
Okay, what's number 1?
Oh.
What?
Number 1, top 10, top 5, whatever he's doing.
Right.
But don't forget, it's Hack Joe Piscopo.
It's Hack Joe Piscopo. Top things that would make Atlantic City better.
More exciting.
The boardwalk?
Yeah, the boardwalk. Now,
okay.
Atlanta.
He's doing a hack.
Yeah.
David Letterman. I will bet my $5 on Buttafuoco as the number 1 answer
remember
on this
when
list.
he used to do that?
Because obviously it's going to be some outdated reference from like the 90s that he thinks is still relevant now. So it's got to be some mid-90s reference.
He used to say that.
I think it's got to be a Jersey angle.
Yeah.
He's got to go with some dumb over-the-top jersey.
He
thing.
might just go all saltwater taffy free, something stupid like that.
Or something about Piscopo. No Joe Piscopo.
Yeah, well, that would be.
Well, we can all acknowledge that his Letterman is fucking spot on, right, guys?
It's amazing. It's uncanny.
It's uncanny.
It's just.
He doesn't sound like Dave Letterman, but he does sound like a guy named Bill Letterman, who I used to work at Caldor with.
I guess we'll find out what number one is then.
Oh, yeah. And the number one way to make Atlantic City more exciting, bring back Miss America pageant as a steel cage death match competition. Now you're talking.
I actually thought we'd go for a joke.
Little wordy.
All right, he got through the Letterman thing. That's pretty good.
Oh, it's awful. He does the laugh good.
Oh.
And he throws the cards right.
Yeah. Oh, now here he goes. Look at the crowd. There's a fucking biker in there.
The greatest band. I'll tell you what.
Oh, here he goes.
They really are great, and I'm honored to be on the same stage as these guys. They can play any kind of music. They can play any kind of music.
How about
at all.
taps?
You know, they do country music, pop music. They are primarily jazz.
The computer saying blow me again.
Who cares about the band?
Because it's so self-indulgent. He plays everything throughout this special very mediocre. He just picks up a guitar, plays horrible like blues, picks up a saxophone, and he doesn't squeal a note, but it's.
Why don't we go backwards?
It's terrible.
Because then we don't have to worry.
No, we do.
You think?
Yeah.
Is it our computer or theirs?
No, it's there. It's on their side.
No, a lot of people are going there.
I'll tell you what.
There he goes.
They really are great, and I'm honored to be on the same stage as these guys. They can play any kind of music. They can play any kind of music at all. They do country music, pop music. They are primarily jazz artists, and they don't do classical or anything like that. They don't do what would I say?
What? Oh boy.
What? I'm sorry.
What?
They do classical. See, they do classical, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, he's bringing out now the leader of the band has brought out a wand, and he's.
He should have known if they were doing a special that they really do classical.
Yeah,
the way
he should know. All right.
This is good to keep this in the special. Why would you edit this out from a comedy special?
What?
It's going to get funny soon.
Yeah, I think so.
What's he doing? Oh, this is where he grabs the flute. I'm not kidding you.
It's so pretty.
There's no irony to this. He grabs a flute and plays a fucking flute.
No.
Like for real,
What's wrong
yo.
with him?
It's not. It's a shotgun.
What do you think's wrong with him?
I don't know. Look, here he goes. I'm not kidding. Dude, I'm not kidding. He's doing this. There's no joke. This is when I woke up, by the way.
Finally, there's some comedy. Finally, comedy.
This is what you woke up to?
Yes, this is where I opened my eyes and I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Did you think that you were still dreaming?
Yes, I thought
He's lost touch with reality. This would be
all
funny.
reality.
This would be the funny part.
To PBS. What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing,
If you
Joe?
order now, you can get
Now he
Joe
tries-
Does the Flute Thing.
What?
Now stay tuned for the best of Yanni.
He's just laughing, having fun.
Then he goes back into playing the flute.
He just wants to show everyone that he's really good at playing the flute.
It's
But no one gives a fuck.
self-indulgent. And he's, like I said, very mediocre at everything he's doing. He's not this...
So they can play classical. Who knew? Who knew? Come on.
Are you just... I can't...
Mother made me.
Now it's little Chad at the piano with his shirt open, tie untied.
To my mom now.
He thinks he's
Drilling
Sinatra.
that, for insisting that I take piano lessons. Because once you learn the piano,
Yeah.
if you have any music inclination,
It's a little Piscopo
you pick up
wisdom.
The other instruments,
George Jenna, do you mind if I sit at the piano? I got to show you the music. Anybody from
Oh
North
my
New Jersey?
God,
Dude, no, I've seen this. This
the
is
music
what
I
was
brought up
killing
on
me
my
last
side
night.
with this great
He
band.
seriously
Like
is
the Kitty
playing.
Candy Store. I think of my mom. I think
Yeah.
of my mom, and I should.
You know how hard it is to get me uncomfortable?
This is the music.
I'm really uncomfortable.
Totally.
This is a weird feeling for me. I'm never uncomfortable.
I
having
couldn't.
some
the
laughs.
flute thing
Stop
was like, what
watching.
the fuck?
Here he goes.
So what is he doing now?
This is the type of music his mom wanted him to play.
But he just wanted to show off he could do this.
Yes.
Well, what does this have to do with anything?
Nothing. This is the most
If you wanted to hear
self-indulgent
this, you
drivel.
would go find this somewhere.
See, now watch.
He's filling time.
Now watch. He goes. That's what his mom wanted.
That's what my mom wanted me to play. This is what I was
Oh, okay.
playing.
All right, this should be fun.
Why would you bring the mic
Okay,
over?
all
Good thing
right.
he leaves the mic on the stand.
Yeah, I know.
That's comfortable.
Oh, yeah. He's a rebel. He's a rebel.
There's going to be a
is
joke
great.
in here, though. I know it.
Yeah.
No, he's just going to play the piano.
Where's the joke?
This is the joke.
He set up the joke. Where's the joke? Where's the punchline?
Oh, believe me, he will go to a saxophone. He will go to a guitar. He will go to the drums. I swear to God, that's what this is. Joe Piscopo kind of playing some shit. Now you got to hear him.
Wait, where's the joke?
What?
Why would that be bad? You play that. Your mom wouldn't get... Holy fuck.
Dude, right?
Holy fuck.
This is...
Wouldn't you play like William Tell or something in there? Something goofy? Wouldn't that be the bit?
Or sing a dirty song.
Yeah.
Is what I really
Something.
wanted to do.
Where's the reveal?
Yeah, Valby.
Now look right to a saxophone.
Hey, if you got the saxophone, you gotta have the shades, baby. Yeah, man.
Oh, no. He thinks he's
I look like
cool
Bill
as
Clinton,
shit.
don't I?
That's a good reference.
Yeah, with pants on.
I wish you looked like JFK.
That was good improv, guys. Come on.
That was it.
Florentine.
That was a good,
He wasn't
current
planning
reference.
to say that.
Now he's going to play some extremely mediocre saxophone.
Wow.
This goes on and on and on.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
What's the point?
Horrifying the audience.
I think he didn't have the time to fill it. He probably just had enough material to fill the time.
No, because he didn't do any material. He's just doing this. Could you imagine being in that crowd and like being so delusional that you think you're going to be seeing some Joe Piscopo comedy show?
A big Showtime special.
Right, yeah. Big Showtime specials being taped in. And this is what you get. Yeah!
But he's good at an instrument for 20 seconds.
Yeah, he's like those beggars in the subway. They can play one riff.
They learn one
and by
riff
that
and they
time
play it
you
over
walk
and over
past,
again.
so...
That's absolutely the truth.
All right. Now what, Joe?
I'll tell you what.
What?
That's what I love about Club Piscopo, man. This is great. We're going to turn this into a whole blues joint here. A whole blues... I mentioned joint. The band got excited. Hold on. I'll tell you what.
Hold on, rewind that a little bit.
Come on, man.
Hey, Florentine, you almost done?
That was the worst one.
That was the worst one.
Dude, it got a 1.
You got a 1, yes.
But more good improv.
Here
He
it
wasn't
comes.
planning on saying that.
No.
You got to give it to him.
I bet every night you hear that at Club
I'll tell you what.
Piscopo.
That's what I love about Club Piscopo, man. This is great. We're going to turn this into a whole blues joint here. A whole blues... I mentioned joint. The band got excited. Hold on. I'll tell you what.
Then you gotta go, hold on.
You heard one guy go,
Mike, I'll tell you what, it's been a joy playing with you through the years. This guy's one of the greatest musicians, and I'd like to personally thank all the Cat Ember coming in and playing with us today. But I gotta say, Mike, let's do a little duel back and forth. Let's smoke it, baby.
Please
Take
do
me
a
to
duel
school, baby.
with guns.
I know you can. You ready? Here we go.
He thinks he's a jazzy musician.
Yes. Now he's going to have a blues jazz saxophone off with the other guy. And you can tell the other guy's like really good.
Of course.
And Joe stinks.
He's got to dumb it down for Joe.
What is this? Why would you want to see this?
How did you get back to sleep after seeing
It was
this?
very difficult. I know. I felt like I was witness to some disaster, which I was. It's Joe Piscopo playing a saxophone.
Attaboy.
It sounds like a car horn. Dude, there's no joke to this. His big joke was the joint line, though.
That killed.
I want to do a special like this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy.
My manager's trying to get me a Showtime special. If he doesn't, he's fired after this. He's fucking gone.
Wait.
Listen right there. Thank you, Michael.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't even
The sax
jam.
is coming off.
They didn't even jam.
No.
Oh, too funny. Thank you so
Too
much.
funny. All right, he's going to talk a little more.
My favorite part in the show is anything
The end?
that is music oriented. Because when I sit with them and do anything with them, whether it's at the piano, with the saxophone, I think that's what I absolutely enjoy the best.
Nice.
I was brought up in Bloomfield, New Jersey. And then we moved up the Bloomfield Avenue. That's a thoroughfare right outside of Newark, New Jersey. My family came from Italy to Newark.
Google Maps.
And they settled in Newark, and we tried to better ourselves as Americans, learn the language, learn the laws, and you move up Bloomfield Avenue.
A little lesson from Joe.
1967.
Oh, here's his James Brown stuff.
Newark riots.
Strap in. Strap the fuck in.
My parents burned down. I remember leaving such a impact on me,
The riots.
I think Detroit went, Philly held good, right? But I remember Newark went. So I'm watching as a kid, watching this on television. It wasn't the social activists that kept the peace. It was certainly not the politicians that kept the peace.
No, Joe.
You know what it was? James Brown.
Oh, shit.
James Brown. Do you remember? James was in Boston doing a concert. And I remember they broadcast that, and I'm watching that.
No.
James made a plea to everybody to settle down. Everybody stopped. Everything.
Did
just slowed
they?
down. It was James Brown.
That would be a part of history. Something I would know.
You can look that up, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Florentine.
That would be.
That would be a part of James Brown spoke, called for peace, and the riots in Newark stopped because James Brown in Boston called for peace. In Boston? James Brown was in Boston.
Okay, sure.
He called for peace,
Right.
and the riots stopped.
Yeah, I'm sure that happened.
I would like to hear this. This is good.
Oh, yeah, please,
Oh, yeah,
please,
sorry.
please.
Please, guys. Good stuff.
Who's the music guest for the week? They bring in James Brown.
Oh, he's talking about SNL.
I call my sister Carol, I call my brother Richie, because we're all like fans now of James, man. All these white guys fans of this great guy, And we said, hey, James is on the show. So they came down there, and I got to tell you guys, in Studio 8H at 30 Rock, at SNL, no one rocked that studio like James Brown. Not U2, not the Rolling Stones. It was James. Smoked it, just blew it out. Now, when the music guest comes in, you can't really get to hang with them.
Could you pause for 1 second? I want to point something out, though.
Jimmy, I can't take this.
I'm going to say in 23 years of stand-up, and it was not bad what I'm going to say, this is the most uninteresting banter I've ever heard.
Yes!
What? He's setting up his bit.
It's pure filler.
But he said when we moved to Newark, we had to learn the language. Now, he's probably, like 60, 65? So he, in 45, he needed to learn the language?
Learn the language.
Yeah. I mean, he made things in Newark. He had to learn what fucking corny white motherfucker meant.
All right.
This is what you do. Here's a good cut in this. Hey, you know what was great back in the 60s when I was a kid? James Brown. I was influenced by him. I love James Brown. Here he is. Boom. Go right in the
But you don't think you should lead it up with, our mailbox, technically the mailing address.
Yeah, it was actually Bloomfield. Then we moved up to Bloomfield.
We moved up.
That's what people did.
Then we went to I called my brother Bob and my sister Stacey. Hey,
Well, let's
it's
see.
way too much.
There's a big cut right there.
He's trying to do this old school, like how Sinatra would get out there and talk in between his songs. He thinks this is interesting banter.
But the thing is that you feel the vibe of the room is uninterested.
There's no vibe.
It feels
Vibeless.
like it's not like that. He doesn't have them eating out of the palm of his hand.
Oh, God, not even close. Well, we might get the big payoff. Let's see.
Let's see it.
All right, maybe it's
We might.
The guest host who's with you all week long. So I'm watching this James Brown performance, right?
Yeah.
Don't get to meet him yet. We go to commercial. I'm like right here. James is on stage, and I see him walk with his entourage back to his dressing room, and I stalk him. I go follow him with my brother and my sister. We go back. The door is shut by the time I get to music guest. James Brown. The door is closed. I knock on it. It opens up. And there is the man himself, James. And he had his hair all place glistening with sweat, man. He had the cape on. You remember the cape?
He paints a picture.
Spandex and everything, man.
Joe Piscopo's restaurant.
Mr. Brown, I'm Joe Piscopo. I'm a new cast member on Saturday Night Live. What a thrill to meet you, man. And James Brown said to me, looked me right in the eye, and said,
That's Eddie Murphy's bit, by the way, from SNL. He's just staring off.
Nice to meet you too, James. Do you know, my dear friends, I am proud to stand before you and tell you I went on to become a friend.
I went on to become a friend of James Brown.
Wait, he was in the 60s. He was saying about the riots in the 60s, and now he's at SNL wasn't on in the 60s.
No, he's only the 80s now when he finally met him.
When he finally met him.
Yes, yes. It was so many years later.
Okay, so he went from, he saved the riots, he stopped the riots, to later at SNL.
To later at SNL.
And now they're friends.
And he says he goes on to become friends with...
I would bet a lot of money he never saw him again.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I would bet a lot.
Absolutely.
Well, he went on to be friends with him. I think he's going to say, like, there was actually 2 states that I drove his corpse through. Commissioned me to fucking lug his torso, his body.
You got to go back a little so you could get the part where he talks about how he became friends. There it is.
Nice to meet you too, James.
Look, it's laughing.
Do you know, my dear friends, I am proud to stand before you to tell you I went on to become a friend of the great James Brown. Not once did I ever understand one word he ever said. It's a true story. He was the best.
Story.
I'll tell you, Danny Aykroyd will tell you the same thing. The great.
Danny Aykroyd.
Danny. Get a party,
My good
he'd be like,
friend.
"What? Hey, hey, wow." I was going to say the same thing, James. That's great. That's amazing. I had no idea. But we were buddies, man. So God rest his soul, James Brown. The hardest working man in show business. We miss you terribly.
Look at the distant stare from the band. Anyone else notice that?
Improv.
He's
talking about improv.
All right. Shot, and I went to the Improv Nation in New York. Nice. That's tough, man. When I first went to the club, I remember Larry David was there, and Seinfeld was coming.
He's a name-dropping motherfucker.
Come in, and Rodney was there. Hey, Joe, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. It was Rodney, man. It was great.
How much do you miss Rodney Dangerfield? How great was Rodney Dangerfield?
All right.
He was.
All right, hold on again.
At a comedy club in New York City.
Florentine. He's fucking wincing.
Folks, $50. I'll never forget my first joke to Rodney. I had Rodney say, "Hey, I got a foster child overseas. I send him my picture. Now he sends me $10 a month." I said, "That's a cute joke for a kid, right? A little kid, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger, check it out. I'm on the cover of Muscle and Fitness magazine. Back when all jacked up. They tell me you're going to be on the cover of Muscle Fitness magazine.
I can't take this.
Muscle Fitness magazine. My ego goes, wow, this is great. You know, sure, I could do that. It was under the career title of What Was I Thinking? So I said, well, what the hell?
No, because he's not thinking.
Didn't get a laugh.
Nothing.
Where were they going to shoot the cover of Muscle Fitness
getting
magazine?
nothing.
Can you pause this really quick? Because he really seems very uncomfortable to me. And this seems like his mannerisms and his laughs and his going, no, yes. It seems like a guy who knows he's having a bad set.
Yeah,
really?
Absolutely. And he's getting taped, and he knows this is a special.
Really? Is that what you guys see?
It feels like he knows he's having a bad set, and he's doing these weird, filler, desperate things that it just feels like he's not comfortable.
Because even his line when he said under the title, what was he thinking? He thought that was going to get a big laugh. It didn't, so he just moved on real quick. But just covered that up like that wasn't supposed to be a joke.
But all you guys have bad sets with good material. He doesn't have the good material.
He doesn't have any material. Right. That's what it is.
I understand he thinks he's having a bad set, but the fact is, it's a shitty show.
Oh, God.
But he probably thought the SNL stories would be, like, enthralling.
Oh, God. No.
And nobody really cares. And enough has been written about SNL. We don't really care.
He's banking on people remembering him from SNL and like that. Just the fact that he's up on stage, that can carry him with nothing.
And I think, they probably gave away a lot of tickets or people, Joe Piscopo's filming a Showtime special,
right.
So it's people that never seen this act before. I've seen him in the last, 20 years.
All right,
we'll go.
Joe.
Yeah, we'll go to it. We're in Atlantic City, we'll go. And then they walk in like, what is this? And he's never felt this before. And he's like, he wanted to pack the room.
I want to pack the room with explosives.
I honestly was thinking that before when he was playing the sax. I didn't say it, but I've never wanted to see a guy run on and just yell, Allah Akbar. So bad in my life. How funny would that be? That's how a special ended with a suicide bombing.
Oh, hoot.
But it feels like the room is, Jim's right, papered. It feels like there's a lot of papered people there.
Yeah.
And when you're doing a Vegas room, this is how it feels. Like you're struggling to connect, to own the room. Well, it doesn't feel like he is.
That was a mistake on Showtime's part. They should never film this shit in, a casino.
No, I agree.
When you're not going to get your actual fans.
But he's not doing.
But maybe he doesn't even have.
The thing is, he's not doing a special for Showtime, and like he didn't put this together for Showtime. This is what he does at resorts. He's got a show there.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
he's under contract
so
with
he
resorts
feels
to
comfortable
do
in these
Club
resort
Piscopo.
places.
I mean,
all right. Well, this is where he does a lot of impressions in a row. So the Dangerfield
Rodney was good.
Oh,
terrific,
boy,
terrific.
That's great.
And now he's
You
gonna
think
do
Rodney really went into the improv and said, "Hey, Joe, hey,
Good to see you. Good to see
Good
you.
to see you.
How did he know him? It was his first time on stage. How did he know him? How did Rodney know him? Hey, Joe, it's good to see you.
Florentine's trying to actually logically think this out, how this stuff worked.
Leave Joe alone.
No, I'm just saying.
Come on.
Just say Rodney was there.
Right. Rodney was there. Yeah.
You know, it was a great uncomfortable moment when he met James Brown, and he goes, and he looked at me, he looked me straight in the eye. He backtracks and said, "Look me straight in the eye." That's a timing thing. That's like he looked me straight in the eye and said, that's the wind up for the punch.
Here it comes,
but
kids.
he started to throw the punch first. He looked me straight in the eye. It was
This is so bad. Can you see what I was like? I couldn't.
We're still watching it.
I know.
We're 2 hours in.
Dude, I know. And that's what it was last night when this came on. I was captivated.
We have a lot to do today,
stop.
but fuck it. I got to hear the Arnold impression.
Oh, it's fucking great.
That was like the beef monsters. You know those beef monsters. You know those big guys walk around, say things like, "Hi, I just bench pressed Rhode Island." Hi. Of course, they're always the guys with little
Not
beef.
one laugh.
That's another story. Different.
Wait, I missed that joke. Sorry.
Yeah,
Wait,
could you go back?
Rhode Island, what was the tag?
By that I mean start the whole thing over.
I'll go on.
Listen for the one guy
Where
laugh
were they going to shoot
at
the
the Rhode
cover of
Island line.
Muscle and Fitness magazine? At Arnold Schwarzenegger's gym in Venice, California. That was like the beef monsters. You know those beef monsters. You know those big guys walk around, say things like, "Hi, I just bench pressed Rhode Island." Hi. Of course, they're always the guys with little peepees. So that's another story. Different
Guys, a little peepees.
Guys, right? You go to the gym, you see this guy with his massive back. He turns around, it's like, "Oh, Bruno, what is that? All right, buddy. A couple reps with that, then I'll be impressed. I'll tell you." So, you know, we're going to Schwarzenegger's gym. I got a tank top on, and I don't want to take it off because these guys are like beef monsters. I look like Pee Wee Herman compared to these freaking
We get
guys,
it.
you know?
We get it,
so
Joe.
This goes on for an hour. The photographer.
Goes to the story.
I'll never forget the
He's
photographer's
uncomfortable.
name. He goes, "Joe, take your shirt off." I go, "It's Arnold's gym, man. Give me a break. I can't take my shirt off." He goes back and forth. "Take your shirt off, Joe. We want to take a picture of you with your shirt off." I go, "All right. I have respect for Schwarzenegger. I'll take my shirt off. You take that shot real quick. I'm putting it right back on."
Holy
so I take my
fuck.
tank top off. I suck in my gut. I do this ridiculous pose. At that very second, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself walks
Here
in,
it comes.
takes one look at me and says, "Joe, put your shirt back on. You're embarrassing me." And who's got the last laugh now, ladies and gentlemen? Anyway.
I can tell you who doesn't.
He's my babysitter.
I think Arnold still does.
Wait. Am I lying?
He does a good Arnold.
That was Arnold.
I think Arnold still has the last laugh.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Because
He's delusional. He thinks he does good impressions.
I mean, anybody can do an Arnold. Like the Arnold is like and
that was
That was Arnold?
he should be able to do that one great.
This is fucking horrendous.
Joe, put your shirt back on.
Oh my God, Arnold's here.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Everything he expects to get a big laugh doesn't. Like the little lines in between, his little peppering.
Yes.
The peppering lines.
Peppering.
You know, like you're peppering the crowd with little... you're telling a story, but you're
jabs.
peppering them with laughs to keep the story going. But what's happened is all of his peppering lines are bombing. So, poor Joe.
This is so bad. You just feel sorry for him after a while.
Poor fucking Joe.
But this is not a guy having a bad set. He
Do you
can't even
think-
do an impression.
Do you think Arnold walked right in, right at that second?
Right
when
at
he took
that
his shirt
second.
off?
He had the
think so.
shirt off. He did the pose. And Arnold walked in, and there he is. And he comes up and he says, "Here it is."
No, but then he goes, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself walks in.
Himself.
Those little words
Yes.
just making this so not organic.
Oh.
And he thought he'd tell some charming stories and just pepper little jokes.
He's peppering the audience.
Peppering jokes.
Bringing him along.
But all
with a
of
little
those
humor.
all those little pepper jokes are dying.
The Pee Wee Herman. I look like Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, that was
Take it.
supposed to get
That
him.
was supposed to
A
get
laugh.
it.
The little penis.
The little peepee.
Yes,
but that's another
Pee-pee.
story.
That's another.
He thought pee-pee would sound funny, right?
Yes.
They got the big back. They turn around. Whoa.
We'll do a couple reps with that. Then I'll be impressed.
Bruno's a good name.
Silence.
How do you do reps with your penis?
I don't know.
Well, that's
What do
just
you-
it.
How
You'd be
would that
impressed.
make it grow?
And he picked the name Bruno. He thought that would be a funny name for like a musclehead.
A little pepper.
Juice head, right?
Little pepper.
The thing is,
He's just peppering along, Jimmy.
the jokes that he's peppering in to try to, because he wants to tell real stories, but he figures that what he'll do to keep people laughing is he'll pepper it with jokes. And
How are they going over, Jim?
every one of his little pepper jokes is dying an ugly death.
So then you just go 100 miles an hour. That's what he's doing.
Exactly. Yes, you talk faster.
You talk faster.
Yes.
It's like, oh man, because you know,
feel the energy
like
gone.
this bit is so long, this story, and I'm not getting any laughs. I got to get to the end.
I got to say it. This guy might kill himself. Someone has to say it.
Do you think? Yeah?
He might think it was a great special, though.
Oh, my God.
I was imagining that, too. Like, after watching this, I'm in shock. I'm laying on the couch. Let me tell you a little story, true story. I'm laying on the couch.
Yeah, too bad Rodney wasn't there.
Yeah, hey, Anthony, good to see you.
Good, Rodney.
Hey, what is at the couch?
I started picturing in my head, like, what happened after this was over? And he goes backstage. Did his people go like, that was it, man? You nailed it. He's like, God, it feels so good to be out there. And, and it started making me feel bad.
Of course.
That whole thing of what he has to go on with his life after this.
Does he do one or two? There's a part of me that thinks he only did one show.
Yeah,
and this was it.
And this was it.
And at the back, he was saying to his manager, it was good. Yeah, we should have done 2 shows, though. Should have done 2.
You think?
Yeah, he's probably thinking, we'll nail it in 1.
But we'll fix it in post.
He should have fixed it in post.
They should have put a laugh track. They should have.
I almost give him respect for that.
He's Rupert Pupkin. Rupert Pupkin, ladies and gentlemen. Rupert Pupkin.
Oh,
wonderful. Rupert Pupkin.
But Jim's right. He's talking 100 miles an hour. Because he senses that the energy is not... He's not owning the room, and these little jokes are not working.
The pepper?
Well, the pepper, those are the ones that keep the story, those are the things that hold the story together.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan when they do this, but why didn't Showtime fucking squeeze some laughs in there? A little laugh track action.
I don't know.
Sweeten the audience a bit, no?
It's an insult.
Huh?
I think it would be an
insult.
insult.
You think he demanded, do not sweeten my shit?
No. I don't think so. He probably begged them to, and they said no.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
because that...
Or neither.
Then let's go. Let's see if he does another impression.
Let's get a little bit more.
Arnold, I'm sorry.
Arnold, I'm sorry for that.
And I wasn't Thank you very much.
Like Arnold's watching.
Guys, we always stuck up for Arnold. How do you stick up for Arnold now? How do you think you can't stick up for him, right? Especially if you're sitting next to your wife. You can't at all, you know? I'm a live performer, but I actually enjoy making movies, and I've had the good fortune to make some fun films. We shot Wise Guys here.
Here he goes now, talking about his movies.
100 years ago with Danny DeVito,
100 years
Lou Albano. Thank you, Mr. Albano. Johnny Dangerously, we shot some of those films. Had a ball doing those movies with Mike Keaton, and worked with Danny DeVito again, the great Dan.
The computer doesn't want to hear his name dropping. The computer is sick of his name dropping dribble. Mike Keaton. The way he says that shit, Mike Keaton.
Johnny Dangerously, we shot some
Danny
of those
Aykroyd.
Had a ball doing those movies with Mike Keaton, and worked
Had a
with Danny
ball
DeVito
doing them.
again.
Say Michael, you sound like an asshole.
And then there was one film I did where Treat Williams and I played cops, that died and came back to life, called Dead Heat, and unfortunately that's what happened to the film. It was, it was one of those things.
All right, hold it.
All right, pause again. He was expecting a huge laugh.
That was an example.
He was expecting, though,
yes, he
for
was.
that one, not only to get a laugh, but that was supposed to kill.
And it was going to be a
face
pause.
is a little
I know.
red.
It is.
Like you are actually.
I am, because he was expecting it so he could just take a little pause there, get the laugh, and he didn't. He's like, God, and he had this weird face, like,
not just a laugh. Not just a laugh. That was supposed to be one of the highlights of the whole show.
That was
going back slightly.
That was a peppering joke.
Yeah.
That he was holding the story together.
Right.
The Treat Williams thing, like he knows where the laughs are supposed to be.
Yes.
And I feel tremendous empathy as a comic. Like, I know what this feels like. I've had a million of these sets where you're not bombing, but you just you're struggling, and you can.
This is a struggle.
You're struggling.
But you gotta think he tried out this material. This material sucks.
I don't think this ever got a fucking laugh. I'm sorry. I know you have a struggling set, but your material's good. Yeah. You go out the next night and it kills. I don't think this shit would ever kill in front of any crowd.
No, I don't think so either.
It's self-congratulatory, old school, maudlin shit. It's just not good.
Let's help him out a little bit. Let's help him out a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Called Dead Heat, and unfortunately that's what happened to the film.
Look at him. He's wiping his eyes because he's laughing so hard that he's tearing up.
So, I was like in Japan, and I swear to God, at customs, and the guy's going, "Oh, dead heat, you'll die, come back to life." I go, no, please, that wasn't me. It was somebody else. Mexico. I was in Mexico, Cancun. Dead heat. It was like a
He's rubbing his he's like wiping his eyes like he's laughing so hard. He's like, oh.
Can we hear those again really quick without the laughs?
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
I was trying something there.
Even the laugh punching it up didn't help his act.
The guy's going, hold on, dead heat, you'll die, come back to life. I go back.
It's amazing, the silence.
You know?
Right?
I think I laughed.
I'm a live performer, but I actually enjoy making movies, and I've had the good fortune of making some fun films. We shot Wise Guys here in resorts like 100 years ago with Danny DeVito and Captain Lou Albano. Thank you, Mr. Albano.
I don't even know what that was.
I shot some of those films. Had a ball doing those movies with Mike Keaton, and worked with Danny DeVito again, the great Danny DeVito. And then there was one film I did where Treat Williams and I played cops.
Here it comes.
That died and came back to life, called Dead Heat, and unfortunately that's what happened to the film. It was it's one of those things you want to go away. And they'll play internationally. So, you know, I was like in Japan, and I swear to God, at customs, and the guy's going, oh, Dead Heat, you'll die, you come back to life. I go, no, please, that wasn't me, it was somebody else. Mexico, I was in Mexico, Cancun. Dead Heat, it was like a Sabato Gigante, you know? Unbelievable. Some of those films are just
Oh my God! Why is this painful?
Can I ask the comics in the room?
Yes.
You never want to say unbelievable after a punchline, right?
No, that's a dead giveaway that your joke bombed.
Yeah. You
want to hear a sound.
And if you don't hear anything, you have to use those words,
It's
right? Like
unbelievable.
It's the same as going, that shit is crazy, man. Things are crazy. Black comics will say there's some crazy shit going on. White comics say unbelievable. And he's doing all these weird things, and as a comic, you just understand exactly why he's doing them. And that's what makes me feel bad for him. Like, God
this
damn.
was fun. Now I just feel bad. It was fun, but nah.
That Treat Williams joke bombing, and then 2 bombed after it.
Yeah,
but then the really
segment.
bad impressions, the horrible Letterman impression, the horrible Dangerfield, the horrible Arnold.
Poor Joe.
And even the James Brown is horrible.
No, it's terrible.
And those are all kind of easy impressions, right?
You would,
maybe not
like
the Letterman.
Stock hack kind of shit.
Yeah.
What's he talking about now? The band?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Back to the band.
Oh, please.
Oh no, I'm getting a text from an Atlantic City police officer.
Oh, what are they? He can't get arrested.
This
found him in a car in a garage somewhere.
Closed garage.
This is she was at a show. She's like, a guy at work held a benefit for another cop, and his big brag was that Joe Piscopo was the headliner, and she went to the show. This is the show, she's saying. So maybe it was actually this one.
Oh.
She bought a ticket, and she stopped in while working and said, how come people aren't laughing? And someone in the crowd asked me to lock up Piscopo for impersonating a comedian. Oh, no. Poor Joe.
I do know a little bit about Joe. He does a lot of charity shit.
He's a nice,
He's a nice guy.
Man. I'm sorry, Joe.
See, this act works better in Club Piscopo in Atlantic City with a bunch of, old people down there gambling and go, oh, go see Joe Piscopo. I remember him from, Saturday Night Live.
Working.
I know, but it should have just been in the club. Like, this shouldn't have been televised. It's better.
Right.
It's better for him to just work it out in his club in Atlantic City and make it.
But I think Showtime got lazy. They should have fucking put some laughs in there.
Or taped a couple of shows.
You don't put it on Showtime where I will wake up and watch it and bring it to a radio show and dissect it.
This is like that clip on YouTube where you watch The Big Bang Theory without the laugh track.
Yeah.
But if you put the laugh track in, you just assume it's a lot funnier. You know what I mean? They could have helped him out a little bit is what I'm saying.
Or they should have just, they should have shot it again. Even though I know it's a lot in production, all that stuff, they should have done something where...
Or done 2 shows. I'm hoping this isn't 2 shows spliced together. I'm putting my money on saying it's 1 show.
I think so.
Yeah.
Are we done?
He should have done 2.
Let it roll.
Are we done?
I got it. Yeah.
We're not
10
done?
more minutes of this video.
How many?
10.
Oh, Jesus.
Plus the beginning.
Yeah.
Plus beginning that we'll do another day.
Well, the big close is coming up. It's just only 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we got to do
closer.
it for the... All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see where we're at here.
All right.
Sabato Gigante, you know?
I went back a little bit so we get him talking about the
just want to
band.
go away.
What happened?
These guys that
Let me tell you something. This fucking Showtime on demand sucks.
It sucks.
It fucking sucks. I think we got a lot of people checking it out, though.
Maybe.
Which we might have, like you
Let's see
said
the
earlier,
picture.
they're going to sign him for another one of these. Because
Changing. Oh, here we go.
They're going to see the views.
There it is. Oh, he's talking about the...
What happened?
There it is. That's good.
I'm going to find where I was.
Yeah, I don't want to miss a word of this.
That's when he's talking about the great movie. Yeah, there's the video. He's talking about the video again. Here's this big Treat Williams joke.
Yes. One of those things you want to go away. Matter of fact, these films, they'll die here and they'll play internationally.
Yeah,
you have to hear this again.
Dead Heat, right.
No, please, that wasn't me. It was somebody else. Mexico. I was in Mexico, Cancun. Dead Heat. It was like a Sabato Gigante, you know? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Just want to go away.
Oh my God!
These guys
more talk at the
Joe
piano.
and Jolie put together in Atlantic City are the finest musicians you're going to find.
Here it is, talking up the band.
Yeah. They know all the charts, and it's a true honor to play with these guys.
Guys, I got to ask you first. Do you like country music?
Can you pause that? I have a question.
Yeah, this will work great. One guy. Okay.
What was the value in that?
Of what?
Just talking about the band.
Horrible cutaway.
Right.
To him talking about the band and going, they're great guys. It's an honor
He doesn't
to
mention
play
them
with
by name or anything. We assume, Joe, that they're great guys and they're a good band.
Because, here's what it is. Because he's seen classic performers talk about their band.
But he's sitting there with his shirt open, the tie loose.
Oh, yeah. It's this cliche of what is a bygone time.
I want to do a special like this.
Do you?
With a really bad band behind me. Like after I punchline, they just go.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Where's my Jersey contingency right there? Nice and loud. Thank you, Tim.
Nice and loud. There's one guy at one table.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. I wrote a song about New Jersey because I don't care where you're from. You should be proud that you're from the United States of America.
Here it is.
The greatest country on planet Earth. I'm telling you, it is. You know what? And you know this.
He can't even get an applause break with America.
The American citizen. I'm a registered Democrat, but I actually watch and like Fox News. So you figure it out. I can't figure it out. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they let me on, but I have a good time. You know.
And I'll let you on in years.
Are you political? Go, yeah, I'm political.
I've seen him on there in years.
Do you believe the death penalty? I say, yeah, for murderers, for rapists, and people who drive too slow in the left lane. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I wrote a little song.
Holy shit!
About the great state of New Jersey.
May
Here
it is. A little musical number for you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Entering the crowd. Here we go. Because, my dear friends. I'm just a Jersey boy. That's my song. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No.
I enjoyed that.
I know, unfortunately.
I'm just a Jersey
He's
boy.
serious.
Born and raised in the Garden State. You take the turnpike to the Parkway. West on 78. People ask, are you from Jersey? Well, I'll tell them it's the only place to be. I don't care that nobody gets it when they ask me, what exit? New Jersey's hope to me.
What do you think this band is thinking? Here he goes.
That's not country music. He doesn't even do...
Well, I drive the official car of Jersey, long and shiny black. Gold trim Landau roof, it's a big black Cadillac. My music is Sinatra, Bon Jovi and Springsteen. And everyone knows that the Sopranos were only make-believe. Well, I'm just a Jersey boy, born and raised in the Garden State. You take the turn back to
Holy
the
fuck!
West on 78.
You like it, Jim?
I do.
Well, I'll tell them it's the only place to be.
It's my favorite thing so far.
No one gets it when they ask me what accent New Jersey's home to be. Now there's so many
there's
jokes
more.
about Jersey. I've told some and then a few more about toxic landfills and oil spills and syringes on the shore. But the truth about New Jersey, that'll keep you
It's not even fun anymore.
I'm
not even. I gotta be honest.
You're
I
sad.
feel bad for the guy.
Portuguese, Latino, Polish, Indian, Greek, Pakistani, Asian, Irish, or black.
And then he laughs a little. Then he laughs a little bit.
There's been no oil spills in New Jersey ever.
Yeah, ever.
People ask, are you from Jersey?
Oh, God.
Well, I'll tell them
Keeps
it's
going.
the only place to be. I don't care that no one gets it when they ask me, what accent? New Jersey's home to me. Yeah, I don't care that no one gets it when they ask me, New Jersey's home to me.
Yeah. This is a big number about Jersey. All right? Everyone okay with that? Oh, what? A reprise?
You know, I'm a country guy, ladies and gentlemen. There was one guy I always admired, rest his soul, the great Johnny Cash. Did you dig Johnny Cash?
Oh, no. Here's a little Johnny Cash impression.
Johnny Cash.
You like Johnny Cash, Opie?
I love Johnny Cash. So does Norman.
We can't use that on a television special. So what we have to do for you on television right now, ladies and gentlemen, is Johnny Cash sings Public Domain.
There he goes. Yeah.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
You'd think it was Johnny Cash
I've been working
brought
on
back
the
to life.
railroad just to pass the time away.
Almost.
Oh, and he's laughing.
Fighting laughs.
I'll give him an almost on this one.
It's very hard to.
Rise up so early in the morning.
A homeless guy who killed himself in San Francisco did a much better Johnny Cash.
Yes. I wish they had something in common.
Because the train's gonna hit you just so I can watch you die.
He's laughing.
That was supposed to be a laugh.
Boy.
But it wasn't a big laugh.
There was nothing.
Home on the range. Where the deer
He can
and the
hardly
ants both
contain the
play.
laughter to be able to sing.
Where seldom is
He's trying to just
heard
sell
of
it.
the
Yes.
And his shadow on the back wall is horrendous.
I know. I was for killing your mama's boyfriend just so you can watch him die.
One more. He's yelling one more to
100
everybody.
bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer. You take one down and pass it around. I was never good at math because my daddy passed away when I was a young boy, so I killed my teacher just so I could watch.
Oh my God, he pointed the audience to make them say it, and one guy
said it.
One guy halfway said it.
Probably his brother.
And I sing Public Domain.
Oh, and then he's got to reiterate what the bit was.
You guys are great.
No, they're not.
You guys are great.
No, they're not.
He hates
No,
them.
you guys are great.
He hates them. Uh-oh.
Working stiff.
They know they're
Are we
gonna have a
almost
good time.
done?
And you know what? I think above all else, they know I'm going to work for them.
Here he goes.
Sweat for them. I'm just always grateful to work. I'm a working entertainer. It's all I've ever wanted to do. And always grateful to Lorne Michaels and that whole legacy.
Lorne Michaels
I'm always grateful. Once you're on that show, you could always work. And that's all I ever wanted to do, man. Just be the working stiff that I am right now. I ain't no star. I ain't no movie star.
I ain't no star. He's just a regular guy.
I love every second of it.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much for being here. We love you. We appreciate it very much.
Wait, that was the
Good night,
end?
everybody. Thank you so much.
Did you see what they did? They cut away, and they cut to them already standing. So the producer, there was a producer that had everybody
Could
stand
you
up
guys
to make
stand
it
up?
look like he was getting a standing ovation.
Yes.
Well, the production value on this thing is horrendous.
Or Joe went out or just milked it for a stand. But what was the closing bit? I like being a working stiff.
I'm just a working stiff. Just a rig. I ain't no star.
Well, wait,
I'll tell you who was terrible. The
Is it
editing was terrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
There's still some time. Maybe he gets. Maybe as he's wrapping up, there's like some big
all right,
close.
all right, let's see.
He does a drum.
assuming.
He plays
But
the
that
drums.
was like a smash cut of the
yeah,
audience
yeah.
standing.
But terrible editing.
terrible.
Well,
Terrible. Found that.
Give me an A.
Yeah. Now he plays the drums over the credits. He's gonna look at the drums. This is his big closer. Is the band?
Who edited this?
Make sure they never work on any of your projects.
There he goes. He's lighting up those drums.
All right, over this. Want to say that Jim Florentine's going to be at
Brenda Carlson.
She's actually a great editor.
Really?
I know. She
How
did
you
my
know her?
special. She's brilliant.
She edited your
Come on.
special?
Brenda is fucking amazing. I
couldn't
swear
even
to-
save this.
Then it
She
makes.
is a fucking artist as an editor.
Then it says a lot. She didn't know what the fuck.
Wow.
She did her best.
I watched her work. Like, I couldn't believe how fucking good she was.
Holy shit.
I bet I know who. These are the same guys that did my special.
Oh my God.
I bet you that this is them.
Why don't you get a hold of one and ask what was the thought behind this, Jimmy?
Well,
I bet you he was demanding. I bet you he demanded some shit.
Not enough pepper to
hold on.
And cut out her.
Can we go to the?
What?
I want to go to the very beginning just for a sec. We don't have to watch it. I want to see if it's the same guys that did my special, because I honestly, they're actually really good. And when I was making fun of the editing, it's like, she's great. So if she couldn't fix this,
well, there weren't a lot of edits. Ooh.
Well, when they went back to him talking at the piano, it was a little weird. I think his closing bit obviously probably didn't go over, so they probably cut to him being the working stiff, and then cut back good night, and everybody standing because the audience coordinator said get up, whatever, so everybody stood up.
He's closing the show with a drum solo.
Well, the Johnny Cash was the big.
Well, he should have really closed. He really should have closed with the Jersey song.
Oh yeah,
because he's from Jersey. No, I mean seriously, that would have been
okay.
That would have been okay because he's from Jersey and it's a silly song about Jersey. Like that should have been the ending bit. Good night, instead of the Johnny Cash thing.
What's he doing now, Danny? Can I see it?
He's just playing the drums. He's just showing off that he's.
He says thank you.
Kind of good at a bunch of instruments.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That might not even.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Oh, they're all stand. Oh,
all right,
cut it off.
Listen, you made me laugh about that Viagra joke in the NFL on Twitter.
Oh yeah, well, I posted that yesterday.
Yeah, it was funny. Whatever. I'm just trying to give you a fucking compliment.
Thank you.
Tell him, Fred.
The Virus. Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.